Hi all, you join me in my workshop. I'm about to start a body off outrigger change on this very nice TVR Chimera 430. It's a very rare car, if you know TVRs. A 430 is rare anyway, it's normally in Griffith form. Being a Chimera, it's even rarer still. The owner wants the body taken off it and the outriggers changed, the whole lot cleaning up, any other corrosion addressed, and putting that together. If I can get my camera working properly, then I'll be doing a time-lapse video of this, so we'll see how that goes. And I will try and show you details that matter. As a little walk around of the car, pardon the shoddy floors in here and the mess everywhere. I'm about to relocate to a much bigger, neater workshop, so I'm kind of not going to paint this floor until I actually move. Yeah, so it's a very early TVR Chimera. You can tell by the relatively normal positioning of the door opening instead of under the mirror. You can also tell by the black webbing strips on the back and a different grille versus this later car, which has the grille like that. Again, being an early car, it's a very nice interior in here, but it has some unusual things. So the door opener is located in this section here with the gear stick, which if anyone knows these cars, normally you'd expect to see it about here. It's also got a very nice turn dash, but I love the early dials. Yeah, it's a really nice car actually. The guy that owns it is a bodywork guy, and as to be expected, the paint was excellent. The 430 engine, the 4.3, it's a pre-catalytic converter. Yeah, again, it looks quite tidy. It just needs a bit of a clean up and things, but you can see that it's a pre-serpentine engine. It's got a different layout for the coolant system, which is a bit different. Different alternator, and obviously the belt's different, which is the main thing. Yeah, nice car. So basically going to have to undo everything, lift off the body, and see how it goes. Before I crack on though, I thought it might be best to show you what's underneath. I haven't actually seen it myself yet, so this could be interesting. So, what have we got underneath? On first initial impressions, it's obviously seen a bit of action, but it doesn't actually look that horrific. The wishbones actually don't look that bad. They're not. The pitting doesn't seem to be too bad. I don't know about the rear uppers. The shock absorbers are getting changed anyway, with some, again, Bilstein, but the latest spec that they did. Quite nicely, someone has been, at some point in time, spraying white grease onto all the suspension nuts, which will make things hopefully easier, because it will protect them from a bit of corrosion. I think it looks worse than it is actually. Yeah, so the core of the car looks okay. A bit of a leak here, that's very common. Rear main seal, or something coming down from the rocker cover, or the sumper itself tends to leak as well. But yeah, it doesn't seem that bad so far. Again, the front wishbones are actually pretty good. A little bit, well, quite a bit of surface corrosion, but no heavy pitching yet. It's been looked after over time. It hasn't got a thick, heavy coating underneath of a Waxall or Dinatol type coating, which will save me some time. But it is probably the reason why all the surface corrosion is here. But when you get to the outriggers, you can see it's definitely time for them to be done. Yeah, they're getting pretty crusty. The right-hand side is slightly better than the left. And I mean, if I got this with a screwdriver, I could hack away at it. I mean, Look at this. There you go. I mean, it's just falling apart. Slightly dubious putting the lifts on these corners actually, because they do seem to be quite weakened. But it hasn't fallen off yet. So, I mean that's pretty terrible. I think the owners had their value for money out of these outriggers, and being the original ones, it's done. What are we on now? 27. What are we on? 20. Yeah, done 28 years, 27 years, something like that. So, I'd say it's done quite well, a quarter of a century, and we'll put it all correct, and it will look amazing when it's done. So, I'll get a brew on and crack on. And that is how to remove the body of the TVR Camera in 5 hours and 50 minutes. Might be a record for me. Join me in my next video where I'll be cleaning up the chassis, seeing what holes lie beneath, and fabricating new outriggers.